Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at an article from CNN Entertainment. This was published on the September 25th, written by Lee Asimlash. All I got to say is they're trying to play this like this is a good thing. This is complete shit. Basically, what we have here is a situation where, how do I put this? You have a pale copy trying to imitate the original. That's all this is. YouTuber Arif Zahir, known for his voice impressions. Yeah, he's going to be voicing Cleveland Brown, and he does a shitty job at it. It's like everyone who's tried to replace Jim Henson since he died, okay, but only worse. And I see this, and I'm like, okay, this has the fucking identity politics to it. This is the left's bullshit. And I went, yeah, okay, it deserves attention to that. But the reason why I'm doing this is because I love Family Guy. I haven't watched in a few years because they've gotten, a little bit ridiculous with their shit. James Wood said some naughty shit that they don't like, said some wrong thing. So, they like shun him, shit like that. But for years, Seth MacFarlane with Family Guy has pushed limits, has pushed political incorrectness, has stood up to these lefties, and then they fucking cuck with this shit. And you would think he would go, no, you're under contract to the guy who does Cleveland Brown's voice, or who did. And say, don't cuck to them. Don't cuck to the outrage mob. No, he allowed it to happen. So anyway, Arif Zahir, known for his impressions of Cleveland Brown from Family Guy, has gone from mimicking the character to actually playing him. And they're trying to make this sound like this is a good thing because, oh no, we need fictional fucking characters to be played by people that would represent them in the real world, supposedly. Which makes absolutely no fucking sense. So who the fuck is going to play who's going to play, if they do the Smurfs, if they do another Smurf movie, who the fuck is going to do the voices of the Smurfs? Because do we have blue people to represent them? Because that's the ultimate logic of their bullshit. It's a fictional fucking character. The fucking Simpsons, all right? Minus with the Apu shit, same type of thing. But they're yellow. No one is fucking yellow unless they're jaundiced. You're gonna have everyone replaced, that on the cast of The Simpsons that plays like Homer, Marge, and all the other fucking yellow people. You're gonna have them replaced with people who have fucking liver failure and jaundice to appease the fucking mob? Because that's what this ultimate logic leads to, because they're fictional fucking characters. Zahir, a YouTuber with more than 6 million followers, will replace Mike Henry in the upcoming 19th season, Fox announced Friday. Henry had voiced the character since the start, but stepped down in June, as did other white voice actors playing black characters. It was more than black characters. You're leaving out the Indians and shit, and other characters that were brown, the Mexican, the Bumblebee guy on fucking Simpsons. Same thing. He isn't black. He's fucking Mexican. So is CNN saying that a Mexican bee is a fucking black person? Because that's what it seems like to me with this generalization. But this shit with Henry here, this pissed me off with Mike Henry. I love this character, but persons of color should play characters of color, he said at one time. Yeah, he said that after the fucking outrage mob. And he should have, instead of being a soy boy fucking cuck, should have stood up for himself and said, hey, I'm not doing blackface, okay? He's a fictional fucking character. Get your panties out of the bunch that's up your ass right now and grow the fuck up. Seth MacFarlane should have done the same fucking thing. Because he doesn't realize him cucking on this and allowing for this to happen means that they know that there's blood in the water, which means that they know that they can try to push for more and more and more with his show. Maybe he should give a shit about that. That day, Zahir jokingly volunteered in a TikTok video. Yeah, and let's look at his shitty fucking impersonation.
So apparently the voice actor for Cleveland Brown stepped down today. Wow. Legend after 20 years because they want a person of color to play the brother.
I wonder who can do the job. I seriously have zero idea. Junior!
So
that last part, he completely lost it. It completely failed. I seriously got the idea. He's not going to be able to do it. You're going to listen, and it's going to be like, all of us that grew up okay, with, say, Muppets and Jim Henson and Kermit the Frog. When he died, listening to Kermit the Frog going, what the fuck? This is going to kill the show. People are going to not be able to get over the fact. This isn't going to be like, Lambert. Is that her name? Chambert? The one that Mila Kunis replaced. Okay, this isn't going to be like that, like a first season fucking switch out or anything like that. Okay, where the show just started, and people aren't necessarily vested. The show has been on for coming up now 19 fucking years, 19 seasons. Okay, you don't think people are going to have an issue with this when every time they listen to fucking Cleveland and it's this reject failing miserably at his imitation of him? This is going to tank the ratings, watch. And then they're going to try to come up with fucking excuses, and they're going to be like, oh, it was racist. The racists couldn't handle a black man playing a fake black character. Shit like that. And they're not going to blame it on the fact that this guy fucking sucks. He can't do the fucking imitation right. He starts out okay, but then it goes straight to shit. You don't think that's going to happen throughout the whole fucking series? 2 seconds of him might sound like a pseudo Cleveland Brown, and then it's going to go to that fucking waste of shit type stuff that he was doing towards the end. Because he doesn't have the vocal ability and range to actually do them. That's going to kill the show. Now, Zaire calls Cleveland his favorite cartoon character of all time in a statement. Well, of course he does. He's now making bank for being a fucking cheap hack fucking ripoff who somehow made a YouTube career out of fucking ripping off other people's work. Taking their ability and copying it. So much so that now he's got a fucking job doing the voice of Cleveland fucking Brown. Now, hey, all the power to him. This isn't like the guy died and he's replacing Henry, okay? This isn't like Henry died and he's replacing him. This is Henry was a soy-filled bitch and cucked out. And this guy's going to fake it till he makes it, which is what happened. This is ridiculous shit. And I'm sorry, but I actually liked Family Guy. And I thought, hey, maybe with Seth MacFarlane the way he is, and that he might stand up to this. No, he allowed for this shit to happen. And he basically just fucking tanked his own show with this because people ain't going to stick around for this. They're going to listen to him and be like, that ain't fucking Cleveland. What the fuck? Watch, he'll end up to try to save the show at some point. When he finally realizes he fucked up, watch, you'll see less and less of Cleveland in the show. And then eventually he might get written out. Because people ain't going to stick around for this shit. They ain't going to put up with it. Not going to listen to it and go, oh, yeah, that's a close Cleveland. No, they're going to be like, what the fuck? Let's see what he had to say. I'm eternally grateful to have received this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, he said. To Mike Henry, Rich Appel, Alex Sulkin, and Seth MacFarlane, thank you for this incredible gift. And to the millions of fans who love this show, I promise not to let you down. Dude, you suck. You're going to let everyone down. You're going to kill the fucking show because your Cleveland sucks dick. Seriously. The show is already renewed for seasons 20 and 21. And they're going to be ratings fucking nightmares because people ain't going to stick around because this guy's Cleveland fucking Brown sucks dick. You would think the leftist outrage mob would be fine. But they saw blood in the water with a poo. So then they go after Family Guy. You think they would have just left shit alone? No, of course not. We're at a point where this shit needs to stop. You need someone in Hollywood, which is not going to be likely, to stand up and go, fuck you, you're not destroying my life's work. You think Seth MacFarlane would do that? I mean, this is what made him. This is where he got his bones. You'd think he'd be like, you're not fucking with my life's work. No, he allowed the shit to happen. Anyway, I've covered this well enough. I'm leaving things here. If you liked this video, depending on where you are watching it, please give it an upvote or thumbs up. If you want to know when new content of mine hits the internet, don't forget to subscribe to one or more of my social media or video accounts listed here. Also, with YouTube, don't forget to ring that bell. You can find all of my video content on both BitChute and YouTube. This may not be the case with other places I upload to, but I will try to minimize this happening. You are always welcome to interact with me at any of these sites on the list, so feel free to do so. If you have anything you want me to cover in a video when it comes to news or current events, send it right along to me. I will try to do my best to cover it. As always, thank you for watching.